Good Thursday morning, everyone. Kip Harrods here with your midday VRA investing update. Again, here we go again, right? Volatile day, but we're seeing some interesting pattern changes that we think are happening right now. That if this forced selling can let up for a bit, and that's what's happening here. You've got big funds, big hedge funds, big money managers on the wrong side of this market that have ridden all these tech stocks down and are now being liquidated. That's what's been happening here. That's the weight that's been on this market. If that lets up, right, we're looking at a ferocious bear market rally to go in the other direction. I really get a sense that's about to happen here. Matter of fact, that's how we're treating this. Will it be a bottom? We'll see. You know what we need for a bottom? Either capitulation or a double bottom. Until then, it's not to be trusted. But bear market rallies can be very, very profitable, and they can last. It can last a couple of weeks. We're so oversold now. We are that oversold that we can have a really good bear market rally. Again, if this forced selling can get out of the way. You know our biggest concern. It's Team Biden and their intentional destruction that's taking place. I'll talk more about that in just a moment because it continues. Market right now, Dow Jones down 218. Again, been up, been down, open lower, had a good rally. NASDAQ really all over the map, down 33 right now, was down a couple hundred, then it went up 150. Again, it's a bear market looking for a chance to go higher and have a bear market. It just is. That's what we see it. And here's what we see that's most interesting. The VIX, the volatility index, is only up 1.5%. Okay, and it's been down the last 2 days. So that's even as the market's been very volatile. That tells you that the big money is removing or ceasing to use some of the hedges they've used in volatility, and that typically precedes a move in the other direction. In addition, we've seen the same thing in yields. The 10-year is down again today. The 10-year yield now down to a 2.85%. It was just 3.1 something percent a few days ago. So even in the face of elevated CPI and PPI we got today, yields are going the other direction. These are non-confirmations of the actual news. It's not the news that matters, it's the market's reaction to that news. We think it's telling us that a big move higher is coming in the other direction in all of these asset classes. Again, the PPI out today, 11% on a year-over-year basis versus 10.7%, so it's worse than, again, anticipated, but still better than it was last month. So again, in both CPI and PPI, seeing slight improvement, even if they did miss estimates. Here's the other pattern change. This is important. Internals. Let me get that screen up. Okay. Even with the NASDAQ all over the map today, okay? Again, just a few minutes ago, down over 100 points. NASDAQ advanced decline is flat. NASDAQ volume is positive by $700 million worth of trading. This is a pattern change. We haven't seen this late. They had terrible readings. Now, it's not all great. We already have 2,400 stocks hitting a new 52-week low. So the average stock continues to get crushed. I think I saw, 80-something% of all NASDAQ stocks are below the 200-day moving average. Pretty brutal. I think it's 86, 88%. So we're starting to reach levels where you go, that's bad. That's capitulation bad. And if we're not going to have a recession, and again, most economists, I'll talk about those more in a moment, are saying we're not going to, including the ones we trust the most. Ed Hyman at Evercore says he sees no recession. The economy continues to be strong. This is all about inflation and the Fed getting a handle on it. So let me wrap with that. There's so much more I can cover. I want to keep these short. By the way, Russ 2000 up 0.8%. Okay, it was the first to go green. NASDAQ followed shortly thereafter. Again, these are the groups that have been destroyed. I'll tell you what they are. Here's some of the worst bear market hits. All right, S&P 500. This is as of the open this morning, so it closed yesterday. Down 18% for the year. Dow Jones down 14%. NASDAQ down 30%. Semiconductors down 32%. Housing down 29%. Trannies down 22%. Government bonds, TLT, down 25%. Gold down 10%. Silver down 26%. The miners down 23%. And Bitcoin down 61%. Here's a real shocker, though. Yeah, Bitcoin's broken down. We've been covering that here. Bitcoin's broken down. It's headed lower. It's probably due again for a counter move, but the final lows aren't in place yet. This stunner, Since the beginning of April or early April, Amazon is down 40%. The carnage is everywhere. And we're so oversold, we are due for a big move higher. We just are. Finally, I'm going to rant for a second about the economists because all they do is miss everything, don't they? Oh, it's wrong. They all believed in the transitory inflation theme. Nobody had the courage to call out the Fed. And why is that? Jay Powell's up for nomination again. I'm sure he'll get another term. You'll never hear an economist come out and speak honestly about him. All the four major policy mistakes that Powell has had in the last 5 years. You and I do that, we're gone. We don't have a job, right? This guy runs the Federal Reserve and can't be right. Why won't economists say what I'm saying? Because they're on the Fed's payroll. The Fed employs about 1,000 economists every year, either directly or indirectly, meaning grants, they pay for their mentorships, they pay for all kinds of things. And of course, you gotta remember, economists, they're ladder climbers. They want the invites to the black tie dinners, and they all see themselves one of these days maybe being a Fed governor, maybe even a Fed chair. So they're not going to rock the boat. Folks, this has happened throughout society. NASDAQ just went positive. This has happened throughout society, right? Climate, right? The climate scientists, all conflicted, can't be trusted, right? And now it's happened in our Justice Department, can't be trusted. These are all political creatures now. And now, of course, it's happened to economists as well. It's a pox on humanity, and it's a problem for all of us. It must be addressed. Where are our honest politicians, that will stand up and tell the truth about these things? All right, folks, that's it for today. Again, hope we're having a good day. NASDAQ just turned positive. We're hoping for a bear market rally here. We'll see how that looks. Again, the internals are pretty good today. We'll see if it holds up. NASDAQ internals, again, as I say, positive. By the way, volume still positive at $700 million worth of trading. So let's look for a move higher. We need a relief rally, don't we? At least a dead cat bounce. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. We'll see you at the close for our podcast. Bye-bye.